You are a beautiful reason to live. You are a beautiful reason to love. With you I learn how to live. With you I learn how to love. We live inside love. What's good, everybody? You're now tuned into another episode of the Komplete Package Podcast. I'm your host, Komplete, alongside my beautiful co-host, She.Komplete, my forever co-host. And today we're talking about the 7 deadly sins.
7 deadly sins. This conversation or this topic originated off us talking about the power of choices.
Yeah.
And honestly, you can choose one of those 7 deadly sins. And it can be very subtle at first. And it becomes very big before you know it. And it's taking over your life. So we just want to talk about that. First and foremost, Kris and I are believers in Christ. And God is head. He's the head of our lives. Our faith is essential in our walk. So us talking about the 7 daily sins is imperative to make sure we continue to stay rooted, continue to not entertain those. We've also battled with those 7 deadly sins at times, especially when we were way more worldly than we are now. And we just want to talk about our journey with you all to share our wisdom and to see if we can help you in any way. So the first one on the list is pride. Have you ever struggled with pride?
I think we've all struggled with pride. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of times we confuse pride with passion. We work so hard in something and we get a sense of entitlement when we feel like we're owed something, and with that comes pride. You become very prideful. You become to the point where you think, like I said, people owe you stuff. You feel like you're
better than people.
You're better than people and stuff like that. Without even knowing, a lot of times it just comes naturally. You know, if you've put in a lot of work with something, and if you've received a lot of praise, 9 times out of 10, you become prideful.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know a good way to interject pride is to remain humble. So, and being humble doesn't mean quiet.
Yeah.
Being humble means to know that you didn't get there by yourself. To know that there were people who rooted for you, people who bought your music, people who bought your product, people who bought your service. They supported you to help you get to where you are right now. And of course, before anyone, God was confirming, yeah, you can do this. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing to keep you humble. And even as you share, because I think another thing people get mixed up with pride is they think that they can't share their blessings. They can't talk about how good life has been. No, you can.
That's biblical.
Yeah, it's actually biblical to talk about how good God has been in your life, to talk about his blessings, to talk about how he's came through. I remember one time in particular, I went to go visit a lady here in our town, and she was just showing her home, and she was just so proud of the home that her husband built from the ground up. And before I left, she told me, she said, "Baby, don't ever shut your mouth about God's blessings. Mm-hmm. Always tell people how good God has been. You got to let people know that if he did it for you, he can do it for them." Mm-hmm. So that's why we share our blessings. We are sitting in a studio that we've had for 3-4 years now, possibly
4,
at least 4 years.
No, 4.
4 years. This is ours. This is something that we do take pride in. You can take pride in things, just don't be prideful. And we can go on and on with the list, but honestly, the biggest thing for us that we're blessed to have is a healthy marriage and healthy kids. Everything else it's like icing on a cake. But we need to let people know about that. Us even sharing our story with you is a way of us being humble to share wisdom for you to take and apply to your life.
Yeah. When people have gotten confused, when they say to be humble, they just don't want to hear about your blessings. Just if they just being honest, they don't want to hear about it. But that's something you have to deal with, not them. That's a them thing, not a you thing. So it's like, I'm not gonna be quiet about what God has done for me. Like, I'm not bragging. And if I am bragging, I'm bragging on God.
Bragging on God.
Know how to
give God the glory.
Yeah, like when somebody come to you like, hey, people come to me like, "Kris, your story is inspirational. You're doing great." And I'm like, "Thank you, but I owe it to God."
Mm-hmm. And just like that.
Simple as that. Like, that's me receiving the flowers, receiving the acknowledgement of my doing, but also understand how I did it.
Because you didn't do it alone.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, you said something. A lot of people may think, a lot of people don't want to hear your story.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they might be envious of you.
Yeah.
And that is another one. Another deadly sin is envy. Another word is jealousy. You might not think your life is that much to be jealous on, but there's a hater everywhere. There's a hater around every corner. They hated on Jesus. Like, if you're doing something good in your life, more than likely somebody don't like it. It's that simple. If you're doing something good in your life, there's somebody somewhere who don't like it. And that is envious. Envious, they want what you want, or they don't want you to have it.
Mm-hmm.
They think they better. They think that they deserve to be where you are. So why did you get it and they didn't get it? It's just like hating to the highest level, basically.
Yeah.
Is envy. And it's exhausting, but we ain't got time to be envious of anybody. Like, I don't think I've ever really battled with envy, honestly, because I've always been focused on me and whatever I got going on. So I don't have time. Like, I'm motivated by people. I'm inspired by them. But I ain't got time to hate on people. Like,
Yeah.
that's a waste of energy for me.
It really is. And a lot of times, the difference between you and a person that's envious of you is you took the leap and they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why a lot of times I try to tell people, like, what we're doing we ain't doing no magic trick.
Nope.
We ain't doing nothing that can't be done. So we always encourage people, like, if you want to do it, do it. And another thing, like, there's been multiple people that want to do podcasts, that want to do radio, that want to do filming, that want to do music. We ain't never shot those people down.
Nope.
Because an envious person would tell them not to do it because you're afraid they would take your spotlight.
They gatekeep.
Not us. We like, hey, this is how you do it.
The products we use.
This product.
We went to this
This the
website. We spent
website.
this much money. Like, we go
do it.
Go do it.
Like, I was talking to a person the other day, and they want to do podcasts. I'm like, do it. Like, ain't nothing to stop you but you. Like, you're not going to affect me. I want to see everybody be great. But you got to understand, everybody don't feel that way. People are envious because, honestly, the main envious people are suffering from another deadly sin, which is sloth. They're lazy. And let's just keep it a buck. People are envious of you because they're lazy.
They don't want to put in the work, but they're mad that you did to get the results that you're now enjoying.
They want the results,
but they don't
not
want
the
to do
work.
the work.
Like, it don't work like that. Pun intended.
Yeah,
and it's
let's share just our journey a little bit. Like, I just feel led to share my schedule. So my alarm goes off at least 4 a.m. every morning. It's a decision. I don't have to wake up that early, but I choose to wake up that early. Get up, get myself together, pray, thank God for a new day, have my time for God, read, learn something for the day. What do I not know? I read at least something from the Bible or from a book or from something educational. I'm going to read. I'm going to look at the calendar, see what's up here for the day. The kids are going to be up by a certain time, going to get snacks, going to get dressed, get ready for school. They're going to be at school by a certain time. Hubby and I are going to be home by a certain time. We're going to get breakfast. We're going to get our day started. But everything is it's very routine. It's very routine, our lives. Depending on the day, we might have this or that. But for the most part, we're very structured. And lazy people aren't structured.
They're not disciplined.
They're not disciplined. Like, oh, I work out. Like, I forgot about that part. But, like, my husband and I make decisions every day to be a better version of ourselves. We make a decision every day to die to ourselves, to not focus on what do Ori want or She.Komplete, what do Komplete or Kris want, what do we need to do for us, what do we need to do for God, because we might have a whole day planned and God has something totally else in store that we have to pivot and embrace. That our kid might get sick, like there's other things that may come up where we will stop what we're doing to do what we have to do, but we will not be reaping any benefits. Like, you've gotten honored this year. I've gotten honored. I literally forget all the things we've done because we've been moving that much. But in the midst of all those things, galas and everything that we've done, none of that would have came with us being lazy. We cannot have the spirit of sloth in our family. And we don't only say that for us. Our kids can't choose to be lazy. Kale had a moment. And we talked about it before, where he chose to be lazy. We said, no, sir.
And it got corrected
real quick because we don't play that. Like, you're not going to get nowhere thinking someone's going to hand you something, especially if you look like us. It's not going to happen. But honestly, that part is not even valid no more because we live in a world where we all have equal opportunity to be great. Like, there's no more excuses. Black, white, man, woman. If you want it, go get it. Period.
Yeah. And your laziness is just... I'm not about to damper my light because you're lazy.
Yeah.
I'm not about to do that. And a lot of times people want you to do that. They want you to... I've dealt with a lot. A lot of people call me prideful or I'm bragging or stuff like that. And I'm like, you had the same opportunity I had and you chose not to do it.
Same 24 hours.
That's your fault. That ain't got nothing to do with me. The fact that you aren't willing to take the risk, that's a you thing. But I'm not about to stop shining
For you.
for you. Like, I'm not doing it. And you can feel how you want to feel, because me and my wife, we're in a headspace now where we got us.
We do.
And everything else is just extra. You know, we love people, we support, we collaborate, we work with you and stuff like that. If you're a friend, you have to be a friend of both of us.
Yes.
You can't be a friend of just my wife. You can't be a friend of just mine. You have to be a friend of both of us. We are a package deal. Then we have our 3 kids. You have to love
Them
and
too.
respect our kids. If you can't do that, then you don't need to be in our lives, period. And we're okay with that.
We're so okay with that. Like, I used to be so concerned with how people thought, what people thought of me. I was the ultimate people pleaser. It was an idol in my life. Like, pleasing people was something that I worshiped. I wanted everyone to like me, but at the end of the day, I realized that no one, first of all, everybody will never like you. But also, I don't have to put that energy. Like, I need to just be who I am, stick to my boundaries, stay true to myself, and whoever comes in my life will come, whoever leaves will leave, and the door is revolving. You can leave or come whenever you want, but I'm gonna be fine either way.
Yeah. Whereas, to a certain extent, it's a revolving door.
Yeah,
some doors are locked.
Some are based
Like,
on what you've done.
If you anything that's disrespectful, backstabbing and stuff like that, that door is locked. I wish you well. You know, I never wish ill will on anybody.
Yeah.
But with me, it's locked.
Well, for the people that were disrespectful, backstabbing, they probably were entertaining Ralph.
Right.
Wrath is defined as strong, excessive anger and hate towards another person, often stemming from a desire for vengeance. We're making people mad.
Yeah.
They mad because they not getting their way, basically.
Yeah.
And we've both dealt with it.
Yeah.
People just being angry that they can't get as much as us as we used to get, as they used to get. Like, let's just be clear. If you knew us last year, if you knew us 5 years ago, if you knew us 10 years ago, you don't know us. Because we're constantly evolving. We're constantly becoming better versions of ourselves. There's people that we've grown up with, people that we've came across with, people that we've befriended who thinks that they deserve something. And they don't.
You don't deserve nothing.
Like, I had to come to a realization that, and for anyone that's watching, you might struggle with this too. You have to get to a point in your life where you realize you don't owe nobody nothing.
Nobody.
Like, for real. Like, you owe nobody nothing.
That's including siblings. That's including parents. You don't owe nobody anything. Bible says, honor thy mother and father. Honor is acknowledgement.
Not bend over backwards.
Honor is acknowledgement. That is my mother. That is my father. Yes, I love my mother. Yes, I love my father. I just honored them. But running errands for them, giving them money and all that stuff, that ain't honoring them. No. We have to remove this notion. If we're going to live biblically, let's live biblically and live it the correct way. God never said become your parent's slave.
Yeah.
God
or
never
your parents' parent. Like,
yeah, like,
oh Lord, that's a whole nother conversation.
Honoring them is acknowledgement. That is my mother, that is my father. Regardless of what they do, regardless of how bad they are, whatever they've done, honoring them is, that is my mother, that is my father. So going over backwards people, yes, it's gonna piss people off. They'll live. Like, they'll live. Like, and people gonna, if people get mad at you just because you won't do what they want them, do what they want you to do, that's like, that's a clear indication of where this person headed.
And they don't need to be in your life. Like, if you tell someone no, and they have a problem with your no, then be careful how much you say yes to them.
That no will tell you everything.
That no reveals so much to a person's character. Because I need you to be with me when I'm up and when I'm down. Not only when I'm up. I need you to understand if plans change. I need you to be able to pivot with me and be understanding. Show me some grace and mercy, because you know what? I'm going to show the same thing to you. But if you change up when you don't get what you want, all right, thank you for showing your true colors. Like, I'm in a space now where I'm so thankful when people show their true colors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so thankful when a character trait is revealed, because we know how far we can go, and it's not far. It is not far anymore. I need people who are willing to just ride a roller coaster, because it's going to be up and down sometimes. But if you don't, or you're not willing to do that, that's fine. You can get off this ride.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that.
Easily. Like, with no pushback, nothing. Like, we're on a mission that we have to succeed in, and regardless of who supports it or not, it's not going to stop.
No, I was about to say.
No, we're not quoting him. We're not quoting dude.
No, Diddy.
We're not quoting him. But
we not going to stop.
Like Thanos said, I am inevitable. Our marriage,
our family,
the success of our marriage, the success of our family, us growing in God's presence is inevitable. That's never going to stop. So we're going to wake up every single day and run toward God. And whether you choose to do it or not, that's your choice.
It's up to you.
But it's not going to stop us.
It's not. So we also have, we talked about wrath, we talked about sloth, we talked about envy. What about greed?
I mean, that's America.
Yeah, that's definitely one that
everybody. A lot of people greedy.
I'm definitely a victim of greed. I always think if I have more, things would be better. But God, I didn't tell you this, but it was like a week or so ago. Our money, it wasn't looking the best, and I was just waiting on maybe $100 just to come in our account. And God spoke to me. He was like, you know how grateful you are over just the little bit that I just gave you? I need you to be the same grateful. I need you to be in the same state of grateful when there's a comma in your bank account. And that humbled me. Mm-hmm. So as I did our finances this month, like we do, I'm the numbers person. Kris comes along and agree, or he'll say, hey, we need to do this, don't forget about that. But I'm the one that's going to be the steward, like just looking at all the bills and adding up and things like that. But this month, even as I looked at like how much we were going to have left, I thought about what God has said. And I'm like, you're right, God. If we have 100 or we have 1,000 or 10,000, I'm going to be grateful. And it says in the Bible, if you're faithful over a little, he'll bless you with more. So, and also to say to be satisfied with what you have. Mm-hmm. It says to not love money. It says that you can't love God and love money. You can't do both. So that is something that I'm continuing to surrender to God, because I never want God to think that I want more money than I want him. Yeah. No, God will give you. If you got God, he'll give you everything. Seek him first, the kingdom of righteousness, and all other things. That includes what you need, your finances and all that will be added to you. So now I humble myself and I say, you know what, God, I surrender this desire that I have to you, and I'm at a lot more peace. I'm in a more serene state now.
Yeah. We no longer use these ignorant people cliches, because people love to say money is the root of all evil. No, it's the love of money. Mm-hmm. It's the root of all evil. Money ain't evil. It's just paper, and it's a currency, and it's how we take care of our families. That's how we purchase gas, homes, all this stuff. So money isn't the root of evil. It's the love. Mm-hmm. It's the lust, which is another sin. It's the lust of money, which is the root of all evil. It's like just paper. And I love using quotes from different people. Like Deion Sanders said, if you're good, they'll pay you for it. Yep. If you're good at something, they'll pay you for it. So if you're good at something, somebody will pay you. You gotta remember, I saw this quote, and this guy was like, the the mere fact that you have a talent should let you know that somebody needs it. So you like the fact that you're good at something lets you know that there's people in this world that needs it. God wouldn't have gave you that if he didn't have people that need it. So my gifts, somebody needs it. Your gift, somebody needs it. And everybody's watching. You have a gift, there's people in this world that needs it. Yeah. So continue to give the world your gift.
I love that. Do you want to dig into the list or you want to go to gluttony?
I mean, lust is more, which everybody know, lust is kind of playing off what happened with the coach at Michigan. For sure. Coach Sharon Moore. He fell victim to lust.
He fell victim to lust.
He fell, tripped, dropped, stumbled, plummeted.
Or I would say more so his lust was exposed. He fell victim to it. He'd been victim to it for years, but now the world knows about it. It was exposed, and it's like when your sins get exposed, you kind of act different. You don't want people to know what you've done in the dark. But it says in the word, what's done in the dark will come to light. So
don't do it.
So just don't do it. Like, don't do these deadly sins. Like, don't. And temptation is real for sure. But I was telling a friend this the other day. I was like, back when I was really addicted to porn, it was a lust. I lusted over watching certain films. I lusted over getting that high that I loved. I've never tried drugs like that, but I feel like it's what I feel is that high probably is the best high you can get. But I was addicted to that high, and I told her back when I got convicted of it, whenever I felt horny, I would just go read my Bible. I literally would just get out the bed. Even after we was married, I was still fighting with porn addiction. But I would just go read my Bible, or I sit up in the bed, not comfortable, because I know how I am. I know how I used to be. I would sit up in the bed and just read a devotional. Now I've read like over 300-400 devotionals on my Bible app, and a lot of that happened back when I was fighting addiction. Like, you have to make a choice, good or bad.
Yeah.
You literally have to make a choice, good or bad. Are you going to do what you know you don't supposed to do, and then feel shameful about it, only to repeat the same thing over again? Or are you going to make a choice to go in a better direction, the right direction, and choose to live a better life? Because I promise you, I don't miss it. I don't miss the shame. I don't miss chasing the high. I don't miss the hell that I used to be in.
Yeah.
And all these 7 deadly sins are the hell that you need to be delivered from by not entertaining them. God gives us free will, yes, for sure. But if we really focus on growing with God, we'll realize that it really is a rich and satisfying life. And we won't feel shameful on any of these sins.
Yeah. I started doing the verse of the days back in October of 2023. And the same day that I started doing verse of the day, I said, I'm not going to watch porn anymore. I haven't watched one in 2 years. And I've been doing the verse of the day consistently, like every day. It's like,
so proud of you.
You got to take control over your mind, over your body and stuff. Like, you can't allow this stuff to just take over your life. You have to be more in control. You got to lean more into the spirit. And with these 7 deadly sins, they're all spirits that can take over you.
Yeah.
And lust is especially, it's like one of the worst ones when it comes to men. We all just keep it in the book. You know, you love the eye full of a beautiful woman, but I got that every single day.
Even if you got a beautiful woman, you got to train yourself.
I mean, Coach, he had a wife and he still couldn't.
Beautiful girls and everything.
You got to train yourself. You got to be stronger, and you know, that's
die
what.
To your flesh.
Die to your flesh.
Yeah. Now that's the same with gluttony. I was struggling with
that would destroy your flesh.
My farmhouse cookies. I love farmhouse cookies. I still do, but I don't even buy them because I'm not even feeling get in that temptation. No. But I started looking a little chubby in the face, and all of a sudden my thighs was rubbing together as I was walking, and I realized that I was overeating. Yeah. And I made a decision now over a year ago to start working out, to start eating better, drinking better, and I'm doing it. So I have now defeated gluttony. Yeah. So we're proud. We want to let y'all know that you can overcome these deadly sins with God. The Holy Spirit lives inside of you. Just activate it. Just allow it to lead and guide you. And take it one step at a time. One day at a time. I promise you, y'all can get through this. If we can get through them, y'all can too. We love y'all. And we thank y'all for watching. We'll see y'all in the next episode.